In the previous video I showed you how to apply color to objects in InDesign, and in this particular video I'm just going to show you how to create your own color swatches, because at the moment you can see that InDesign as a default comes in its swatches panel. It gives you cyan, magenta, yellow, red and blue. So it already gives you a couple of colors, but of course you would like to use your own colors or customize them according to a customer's brand colors or something. So there's different ways to apply color to, or to create new colors. So first of all, you could go to your swatches palette, and in the little upper right menu here, you could just choose new color swatch, and then you could kind of start playing with the sliders and then create your own color. And then you could either choose to keep the swatch name as the values that you've given for each color. So at the moment we got magenta on 37, and you can see M37, and cyan on 57. You see here C57, which is, it's kind of a personal preference, I think. But or instead of using these values, you could just untick this box and say, okay, I want to call this light blue, and then click OK. So here you can see now that this particular light blue swatch has been saved in my swatches panel. If you maybe have noticed, when you go to new color swatch, you kind of have to figure out for yourself by playing with the sliders. If you want to, for example, create a green, you need to kind of know for yourself, okay, well, green, blue and cyan makes green, that kind of stuff. So it's a little bit, another very quick way to choose quickly a color that you like. So I'm just going to cancel that, because I would like to show you a different way to apply or to choose a color. So what you could also go to is the toolbox, and at the bottom of your toolbox you got the apply color symbol. So I'm just double clicking on that, and as you can see, it now shows me actually the light blue color that I just created. But if I go to the upper right corner little menu again, and I choose CMYK, you can see here that you got all these color values here, and it's called the CMYK spectrum. So say I was looking for a particular green, or I'm not sure yet what green I would like to do. I'm only clicking with my eyedropper in the green area, and then I can kind of start choosing what color green I would like to use. So so let's do this particular color. And then I could just go into that same menu again and say add to swatches, and there you go. And then I could go to swatch options, and then I could still change the name to say bright green, and click OK. So now it's in there as bright green. So if you do it via this particular color panel, which kind of pops up when you double click on this symbol at the bottom of your toolbox, then you can just save that particular color that you have created in the add to swatches kind of command, and then it pops up in your swatches. And if you right click on it, you can go to swatch options to change the name of that particular swatch. The good thing as well is that you can then, for example, at a later stage, you can change that particular color. So if you go into the light, so for example, I apply light blue to this particular one, and I double click on it, then I can still change the values here. Say for example, I want to add a little bit more magenta to it to make it a purple, and then I can maybe change it to purple, and then all the objects in my particular documents will then turn to purple. At the moment I only have one object on my page, but say you got a magazine or a newsletter and you got a particular color going through the whole newsletter or magazine, then you can just by changing your actual color swatch, so all the changes will be then applied to all the objects that have that particular color. So I just click on OK, and now it's purple. So that's a very quick way to create color swatches. And of course I just showed you how to apply or to create a CMYK color swatch. I did it particularly because we normally use InDesign for print production, but say you work on a web design production, then you will have to choose red, green and blue, which is RGB, just so you know. So yeah, that was a quick explanation on how to create new colors in your swatches panel.